Snap Fitness in Grand Island offers 24-hour access, free weights, strength training machines, cardio equipment, nutrition plans, and personal trainers. They'll work with you to help you reach the goals you have in mind. Located at 217 East Dolly Park Road in GI.
Alrighty, welcome to In the Hoop. I'm George Eddy with Bobby Mills, the 1,000-yard guys. We're going to talk a little high school hoops.
Yeah.
Zach Nagy behind the camera. He's got the timer on it.
Yeah,
Pay attention to that.
That
you
is.
Get a little, I don't want you wandering here.
I won't. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you might talk,
Looks like I'm running a race.
Yeah, a 3-4 defense on all of a sudden. There's only 5 guys on the basketball.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The Islanders go 1-1 this week. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Jim Carlson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Had a heart attack. Had a heart issue at Boyd County.
Yes.
And he's recovering. So get well, Jim.
Yeah, what a
Get
great.
you back on that bench. What a
great gentleman.
guy.
Yeah, man.
Get you back on that bench as soon as possible. So the Islanders go 1-1. Go out to North Platte in a game I really think they probably should have won out there.
Yeah.
On paper, couldn't get it done. Come back. Play in the East Gym, the old gym.
Yeah, what a great thing.
And a tremendous atmosphere, and they get it done against their arch rival Kearney's in overtime, 41-34.
Good
You
basketball.
were there.
Yeah, it definitely made an effect on Kearney. You know, it was, I don't know if they didn't expect it but it got to them a little bit. You know, the noise and Grand Island smothering defense. That was a great atmosphere.
Yeah. You know, if you don't know, fans, there are new bleachers in the East Gym, the old gym.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a great idea to put the game in there.
Oh, yes.
There used to be those old bleachers. If you went to the top, you didn't know if you were ever coming down.
Yeah.
Or maybe in a heap you were coming down.
That's right.
But they just weren't very safe. So they put new bleachers in there, and I think they're going to want to use that gym. So
I hope
it's
so.
a great place. It's a great atmosphere. And so the Islanders, we're going to be there Friday night. You and I are going to be broadcasting. Lincoln Southwest, that's a game that on paper the Islanders should win as well.
They should, yeah.
And we'll see if Brendan Root's been hurt, and Casey Burnham, the freshman's been playing well.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's a nice problem for Maya Slough to have, you know,
Yeah.
that you got a backup now who at point guard as a freshman. That's a pretty big deal.
He did. He played pretty cool-headed, and
He had a big three down the stretch.
He did. He really did. That could have been the difference, and probably was.
I'm looking down there. You know, they have to go to Kearney yet, but they have to go to Omaha North.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That'll be tough, and they have to go to Northeast. And you know, the rest of them are okay. They have Hastings at home. That's a game we're going to broadcast next month.
That should be fun.
That should be a fun game. Hastings is improving, playing a lot better basketball.
Move that to the old gym. How
Yeah,
about
so
that,
Friday
Joe?
night, check us out at Senior High. Northwest boys, couple losses this week. Of course, they played.
Oops. Yeah.
They played Duke and North Carolina.
Yeah, the Hastings version.
Yeah, Hastings St. Cecilia put a beat down on them by 41, 64-23. And then Adams Central, 13-1. St. Cecilia, 13-0, beat them by 20, 57-37. That's a tough weekend. Tough duty.
It is. They have to remember the Vikings, maybe go back to that York game and remember what they did, pull together a little bit.
Yeah, I think they were sharp that night.
They were, and it's just, you know, they kind of pulled apart a little bit. I saw the Saturday night game at Adams Central, and it just pull back together like you did that night, and everything will be fine.
Yeah, but that's a tough stretch of 4 days. It wasn't a
is.
weekend; it was 4 days. They played Tuesday.
And both on the road, so
Both on the road. Yeah.
That's tough.
That's tough. You know, the hope here is that it makes them a little, you know, kind of steals them against, you know, as I look down there, they've got to play Beatrice yet. Highly ranked Beatrice, highly ranked Aurora. And, you know, they have Hastings this week.
That's going to be interesting.
That'll be interesting.
Very interesting.
On Friday night, 7-5 Hastings. That'll be at Rosecrans out at Northwest. So the Central Catholic boys, they're on a roll here. I'm counting them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row.
Yeah, that's quite a deal after that tough week, you know, where they had 4 games that stretch, and
Seemed to help them.
Seemed to. Came out good. And boy, that Saturday night game at Aquinas was something else, I guess.
Play tired. They beat Aquinas 48-39 in overtime.
It's tough to win down there, George.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And that's Aquinas C2. They're 7-5. They're a good ball club.
I think they actually raised up 2 slots, didn't they, in the ratings?
In the ratings, I think, they did. Yeah, they went to 8th. They were 10th coming in.
Yeah.
So yep, that's a good ball club. So that's a good win.
It is a good win. Yeah, it's another Centennial Conference, and of course the Crusaders are seeded 5th in the Centennial Conference tournament at 13-2, 5th. Yeah, that's how tough that conference is.
Yeah, that's a tough conference. So they have Adams Central, and the next week they'll go to the conference. Adams Central, of course, 13-1. They are at Adams Central, and then later in the year they're going to have to go to St. Cecilia. So they're down that same road Northwest went.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
and so I think a couple of tough ball clubs over there, and I think Adams Central is going to get their big kid back. He might already be back.
He is. He's a little tentative, but he's a good ball player.
He'll improve, as they go along. Heartland Lutheran boys 8-6 now on the season. They got a couple wins last week over Hampton and over St. Ed. So they're heading for the Goldenrod tournament up in St. Paul this week.
I think they play Fullerton first round, don't they?
Right.
But Humphrey St. Francis at the Flyers gym.
They play Fullerton on the. What's today? The 18th?
Well, it must be this week.
It is Fullerton. Yeah, it's this week. Yeah, Fullerton 8-2. So that must be. Is that a?
That's Goldenrod Conference.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the seed is. Is Fullerton a 2? They come in at 8-4. They might be a 2 seed.
They could be right, or 3. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I think it might be a 3-6.
You know what? That's 4-5, George.
Is it 4-5?
Yes, it is.
Okay, all right. So that's that ball game's be Tuesday night.
Should be a good game too.
Should be a good game. Yeah.
And I don't know
that ball game's tonight. Excuse me.
It
19th,
is.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether Coach Rath, he talked to me Saturday night, I don't know whether he knows we're coming out to Heartland Lutheran to broadcast a game, but we are, Coach.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to be there.
We'll be there in February. So.
Yeah, Elkhorn Bell.
We're going to take a break, have a word from Snap Fitness. We're over time, and it's your fault.
I did.
Boy, that Zach, he's pretty smooth back there, isn't he? All right. Word from Snap Fitness. We'll be back to talk girls basketball.
What's the most centrally located gym in Grand Island? Try Snap Fitness, a 24/7 gym that's loaded with state-of-the-art equipment from Cybex for both strength and cardio. Located at 217 East Dolly Park Road in Grand Island.
Welcome back to In the Hoop. George Ayub and Bobby Mills here after that word from Snap Fitness. We're going to talk girls high school hoops. The Islanders get it done against a good North Platte team. They win.
North Platte does have a good girls team.
They win at 36-33. And then they ran into a buzzsaw against Kearney at home. 61-41 or 60-41. Kearney's a good club.
They are. I saw them play against Norfolk and handle them pretty well in that tournament over the Christmas holidays.
I think her name's Skylar Snyder.
Oh, what a nice point guard!
She is a nice player. And so the Islanders are going to try to get on track against Southwest. We'll have that game along with the boys' game Friday night. Sydney Armstrong and Allie Richardson are really coming along.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, both of them.
Great team leaders and good shooters. Boy, that's...
Sydney had 25 earlier in the week, or earlier in the season.
She can explode, too. She does it at the right time.
Yeah, and rebounds well, too. So Islanders are playing a lot better basketball. They kind of had a stretch where they played Norfolk. They beat Norfolk.
They did up there.
And then they had to play Millard West, and then North Platte and Kearney. Those are 4 good ball clubs right in a row. So we'll see what happens against Southwest. Islanders come in 5-7. Southwest is 6-7. Should be a good matchup Friday night.
Should be.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. To see how Coach Michael gets things going there with them. The Northwest girls, I have it here someplace. Fooled you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Fooled myself.
Pulled a rabbit out of a hat there.
Northwest girls, gosh, they go down to Adams Central, and first of all, they played Hastings St. Cecilia, highly ranked C2 team. And like the boys, they got twomped. 73-45.
Yeah, it was tough.
Turned right around and beat a 10-4 Adams Central team.
They looked good that night. Boy, they really fought. And they could have really given up after that Thursday night shellacking, but they came back and played very well. Boy, I like
And down the stretch.
Yes.
Katie Flocky hit some free throws, as she did against, we saw them play Lakeview.
Yep.
And Lakeview, they almost said, here, we're trying to give this game.
Yeah.
Katie kind of sealed the door, and she did again against Adams Central. They have Hastings, 6-6 Hastings, and then Saturday night Schuyler, who's 1-11. That's a game that they should probably win.
They should, and the way I have it figured, they should have a home game Monday or Tuesday in the Central
Yeah,
Conference.
their conference tournament is next week.
Yeah, they
Central.
should be 7 seed and host Schuyler probably.
Right.
Schuyler has a turnaround place.
Turn around, right around.
Yeah.
They play at Schuyler, so Schuyler would come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Central Catholic girls lost to York. We had that game, and that was 46-27. That York team's
Oh boy.
that's a good team. They'll be right there at the end, I think, in Class B.
Yes.
And
Central Catholic did not play that bad. The
I
score
didn't
didn't
think so
indicate.
either. I didn't think so
They
either.
could have scored 70 points, but they held them pretty good.
And then they beat Aquinas at Aquinas,
Good win.
55-52. Not,
Sure.
as you said earlier in the boys segment, it's not an easy place to
No.
come in and win.
New gym or whatever, it's still tough to win down there.
Road does not get real easy for the Crusaders. They play Centura Thursday. We
Oh,
have that
boy.
game. 8-6. That's a good Centura club.
Yes, it
so
is.
they'll come loaded for bear. Then they go to Adams Central.
And that's another easy
And then
one.
they finish. Yeah. Then they got a couple ball games in between. They should win against Lex and Wood River. Then they have Hastings St. Cecilia.
Like I say, both those
Howard
girls-
Schumann. What are you thinking?
Howard, don't be mean to these girls. That is
Of course,
tough.
these are long-time contracts.
Yeah,
area teams.
really.
Good basketball in this area, boys and girls, and so we'll see how Central Catholic gets it. But the Centura game, that'll be a good ball game. We'll have that Thursday night.
Kathy
Yeah,
Mandrake's always fun to
7:45.
watch.
Yeah,
You know,
she is,
she's such
yeah.
a great coach.
Great coach, yeah, great coach, longtime coach at Centura. And then the Heartland Lutheran girls, that's coming in at 6-8. They got a win over St. Ed, 44-33. Earlier in the week, Hampton beat them by 16, 63.
Hampton's got a great girls
Hampton's
team.
coming in. They're 12-1.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to be ranked pretty high. So they're in the Goldenrod tournament. I'm not sure of their seed at 6-8. I think are they a 6 or a 7?
Could be
Yeah,
right in the middle.
right
I'm
in
not
the-
sure who they play.
And,
That's
and,
my
and
fault.
it doesn't list who they play. Well, no,
Oh.
it doesn't list who they play. And that tournament is this week. They probably play tonight.
I would think so, yeah.
So we don't, I'm sorry we don't have that information. It wasn't on there this morning, so maybe they're still drawing things out of the hat.
Well, I hope not. They don't know where to go.
Play the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, you're right.
So conference tournament time's up here.
My
And
favorite
we have
time of
about
year
30,
almost. Yeah.
30, 45 seconds here. It's a good time of year. You kind of sort things out. It's interesting. Sometimes, you play a lot of teams that you've already played.
Oh, I know. I know.
And so there's some good adjustments that go on here. It's kind of a coaching thing here,
Oh, definitely. Oh, boy. It's a chess match there. And if you've already beaten them, you sure don't want to get outfoxed a second time. But it's, or if, in Central Catholic's case, they could play SCOTUS. And, well, they are going to play SCOTUS.
And the boys.
Yeah, and they'll go to Columbus, and that'd be a nice one to grab. That's a good
Yeah,
basketball
right.
team. And well, anything you can do in conference tournament is going to help you down the stretch,
The example I was thinking of over the weekend is, the Islanders boys go out to North Platte and get beat, and they had beaten North Platte earlier in the season.
I know.
And they tried that, and they did there was a triangle on 2 defense, which is an adjustment.
Boy.
That North Platte made. It's just interesting to see how coaches at tournament time, if you've seen these guys or scouted them pretty closely, maybe a couple times, you make some adjustments,
If you see
particularly on
that,
the defensive end.
I know. If you see that for the first time, it's tough to do,
And Coach Myaslau said he thought maybe they would see that again this year.
They might if it worked on them. And
on Shuck and Almond.
Yep. And, yeah, there you go. That's a good defense for those two guys.
So, okay, we will be back with some of the results from those. From the Goldenrod, we'll have all the results, and then next week the Centennial Conference tournament gets going.
Yep. Goldenrod tournament's something you should go see if you have a chance.
Right,
in St. Paul Saturday, good tournament.
Should be a good,
Good small school
and the
basketball.
Central Conference and the Centennial will both be going next week, and other tournaments.
They all
across
start.
the state.
Yeah,
so.
should be a good
Basketball every night.
Yeah, I know. That's just perfect.
Perfect. All right. Thanks to Zach Mayhew behind the camera, Snap Fitness for sponsoring. I'm George Ayub for Body Meals and Independent.com. This has been In the Hoop.
Visit Snap Fitness in Grand Island for all of your workout needs. State-of-the-art equipment and personal trainers will help you reach the exercise and health goals you have in mind. Located at 217 East Dolly Park Road in Grand Island.